So, for today, I am going to be talking about why I do this, why I document my life and share it here on YouTube. So, to answer this question, I want to give some context. And so, for that, I am going to be sharing two different stories that tie into, why I do this. So, the first story is when I was really young, my mom would she would record us with a camcorder, and me personally, I did not like it because number one, I was camera shy, and then if she pointed a camera to my face, I got really annoyed, so I just never liked it. But anyways, she would always record us on holidays, vacations, and growing up, every summer we would go to the beach in North Carolina, and we would go with several other families. And this was the thing where I every year I would always look forward to it. I had so much fun, and it was always such a great time. And my mom recorded all of this stuff on the camcorder. So my mom recorded everything, and then she transferred all of the footage onto a DVD disc. And then, eventually when we got a little bit older, so I was in middle school, so my sister was starting high school. At this point, we were all a little bit busier, so we stopped going to the beach. We stopped going on these vacations. And during the summer times, I would play tennis. I would go to a tennis camp in the daytime. But in the mornings, I was home alone. I don't know where exactly my mom was. She may have been with my sister. Because come to think of it, my sister wasn't home and then my mom wasn't home. So they may have been together doing something. I don't remember what it is exactly. But I was home alone. And I used to, before going to the tennis camp, I would be in the basement and watching this old footage of us on vacations, us going to the beach, and it was a lot of fun being able to rewatch this. And since I was going to the tennis camp, someone had to drive me because I wasn't old enough to drive. So my grandparents would come to drive me, to take me. But every now and then, my grandparents would bring me food. So they would bring me Chick-fil-A a lot, and they would come downstairs to the basement and hand me the Chick-fil-A, and I'll be eating Chick-fil-A while watching this old footage of us at the beach, and my grandparents would be sitting there watching it with me, and it was just a really wholesome memory that I cherish a lot. So that's the first story. And then the second story is a couple years ago, I went to Portugal. And for this trip, my dad bought these Apple AirTags. And basically it's like a white circle, and you put it in your suitcase, and it helps you track where your suitcase is. The problem with this is that whenever you move around to a different place, you get a notification where it says your AirTag moved. You're in a different location. You keep getting these notifications, and it's so annoying. So when I came home from that trip, I was trying to figure out how to get this off of my phone. So I was going through my settings, and I guess I'm just dumb, I somehow just delete my whole phone. I do the factory reset, so I lost everything. And I think for most people, I don't think it's that big of an issue because they can just reset their phone with the iCloud. But for me, I never backed up my iCloud. So when I reset it, and I chose choose the last iCloud save that you have. So I did that, and then I only had stuff from 2015. So this is 2023 when it happened. So I lost near 8 years worth of photos and stuff. But I realized in that moment, like, I was like, hey, you know what? Like, in like the last 10 years, like, I have not taken a lot of photos, videos. Honestly, like, I don't remember much from my high school and college experiences. Like, I feel like a lot of that is just like slipping out of my mind. And that's because I didn't take a lot of pictures of myself. I didn't take a lot of videos of myself. And that made me really sad. I was like, like, I don't want to grow up, get older, and like, I don't want to like forget everything that happened in my early 20s, in my childhood years, my early 20s. Like, I want to be able to remember the stuff I did. So that's when I realized, like, you know what, I should, document my life more. And a couple months later, in like February of 2024, that's when I bought my first camera. So I am recording on this camera here. It's a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I love this camera so much. I don't remember where exactly. I saw it in someone's like YouTube vlogging video, and I saw like how like small and compact it was, and I was like, this is the kind of camera that I want, because I don't want to be out in public with like a big camera. Like, I know I'm going to get like super anxious, and I just want something that's very small. So this has been a great camera for me, and I've been able to take it out places. And I got it in February of 2024, but I didn't really start using it until my first in like, is it July of 2024? Because I went to Seattle, me and my family, to visit my sister. It was her and my dad's birthday, and that's when I really started to use the camera, and like, I was filming a lot, and really trying to learn how to use the camera and everything. So yeah, I mean, when I first started my channel, I really only wanted it to be like just like travel footage and like day in the life videos. And I had this like, oh yeah, like, I'm going to make it like really good quality, really good content. Which is what I was trying to do at first. But then over time, I realized, you know what, like, the reason why I started doing this is simply because I want to document my life more. I want to be able to look back at these videos when I'm older. I want to be able to just laugh at myself and just have a good time with it. So after that moment, I realized, like, I shouldn't limit myself to like just travel videos, because, I don't travel that much to begin with. So, I prioritize quantity over quality. So I would rather post like multiple like mediocre quality videos than like one good quality video. That's just me. Don't get me wrong, I definitely do enjoy editing. That is fun for me. I recently posted a video, a day in my life as an unemployed person. That one I did spend a lot of time like editing it, and I like kind of scripted it a bit in terms of like what exactly I want to talk about. And, it paid off, because that video, it broke like 2,000 views, which for me, that's like the highest number of views I've gotten on a video. So I'm really proud of myself for that. And it's great, like people that I don't know were commenting on it, and that was definitely cool for sure. So yeah, like I would say, like, even though like, yeah, like that's nice. At the end of the day, like, I only post this because I post videos because I want to be able to look back at it, like the views and like the followers. Like, it's nice, sure, but it's not the number one priority for me. It's not why I do this. Realistically, like, I don't think I would be a big YouTuber. Like, I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not Adventures of Jed. I don't think I would reach that level, even if, like, let's say if I were to like do YouTube full time, which I probably would never do. In order for me to even like somewhat consider that, I have to be making like significantly much more money than how much I made at like at my normal 9 to 5 job, in order for me to like somewhat consider it. But yeah, I mean, if you are someone who is thinking about wanting to like just post more videos, start a YouTube channel, I can't necessarily give you advice on like how to grow and get views and stuff, because like I can't really do that myself. But what I can tell you is, if you want to do this just for the sake of wanting to document your life more so you can look back on it, I would say like you just got to start. You just got to start somewhere. For me, I like to like how I get my video ideas. I think about the type of content that I like to watch. So for me, I enjoy travel content. I enjoy day in the life content. Food content. I watch like reaction videos. I like to watch funny videos. I enjoy gaming content. So I look at all these different topics, right? All these video ideas that I enjoy watching. And then I think about, okay, how can I replicate that and put my own twist to it? So that's kind of like my thought process when it comes to, thinking of like a new video idea. And, every day, like if I'm not filming something, I'm either editing or I'm, doing research, brainstorming ideas of like what to film. So, this year, like I've been taking it a lot more seriously in terms of like just trying to put more content out there. And it's been really fun. And I think my only regret with this is that I wish I had started at a younger age. Like, imagine if I did this in high school and I filmed myself in high school and college. But that wouldn't have lasted, because like I probably would have been like really bored of it. But at least I'm doing it now. So yeah, that's the reason why I do these videos. It's not really for like the views to get a following. It's mainly just so I can look back at these videos and just laugh at myself when I get older.